Instead, he began his professional baseball career with the Kansas City Royals. The following year, the Oakland Raiders drafted his rights in the 7th round, as Al Davis believed in Bo playing professional football and baseball at the same time. Bo Jackson became the richest non-quarterback in football and was coming into his own as a baseball player as well. Ask any kid from the 80s who is the greatest athlete in the world, and they'll say Bo Jackson. Bo is a cultural megastar, the only person to be selected as both an MLB and NFL All-Star. Mythical stories of his athletic ability created a larger-than-life persona of Bo Jackson.
Wait. So thanks for the comment. Thanks for the lovely comment. I've got a few, I think it was 2 people that told me to check this out. I'm so sorry for going your names, but thank you so much. Bo Jackson, so he played baseball and American football and was all-star in both. How can you be that good in both? Sorry for screaming. I never knew who this guy was. I never knew until you guys started saying, Eddie, check him out. You guys know how much I love sports. You're good in 2 sports. You're that good, you're all-star in 2. This is going to be good.
But just how good was he actually? Vincent Edward Bo Jackson was born in 1962 to a family of 10 siblings. Raised in Alabama, Vincent gained a notorious rep at a young age, regularly fighting other kids. He was so outlandish and crazy, people began to call him the Wild Boar. Over his teens, that became shortened, and the nickname Bo was born. Athletics were the only thing that could save Bo from his troubled youth, keeping him enthralled by competition instead of trouble. That fire to be the best fueled his legendary work ethic. It wouldn't take long before his natural abilities shined on a baseball field as he began to play summer leagues against grown men just for a challenge. He attended McAddery High School in McCalla, Alabama. From the outset, Bo was a great white shark in a small pond of Alabama. He became a 3-sport star in his rural town. In track, he won 2 state titles in the decathlon event, dominating the competition so badly that he chose to sit out the last event both years because of his large point lead. As a senior, he won the Alabama State Championship in 100-meter, 200-meter, and 400-meter hurdles, high jump, and long jump on the baseball.
What the on you guys see, I'm very quick. I'm ridiculous. Like I barely seen anyone. Sorry, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I barely seen anyone as quick as me. But I'm only quick when it comes to like 50 to 100 meters. After 100 meters, I'm not good at 200 meters because I just don't have the lungs for it. For you to be that quick in 100, 200, 400, decathlons, long jump, that's scary. That is so scary. Even the name Bo Jackson, that scares you. Bo. Have you seen Bo? What?
Diamond. He tied the national record for home runs with 20. On the gridiron, Jackson ran for 1,000 yards on only 100 carries. Heavily recruited by every big college in America and even drafted by the MLB, Bo decided to stay in-state and attend Auburn University. As a freshman, Bo was immediately the Tigers' starting running back and the focal point of their offense. His game-winning leaping touchdown beat their hated rival, the Alabama Crimson Tide, for the first time in a decade. As a sophomore, he was named an All-American behind his 1,200 rushing yards. Many pundits claimed that he would have won the Heisman if he was a senior, because at the time, it was an unwritten rule to give the award to senior players. Following an injury-riddled junior season, Bo Jackson cemented himself as an Auburn sports.
Wait. It was it? Because I've watched some American football stuff, and what I've learned is that if you're a junior, if you're new to the team, you don't just get there. You don't get to start straight away. The seniors still get to start. The fact that you come in as a junior, you're already starting running back, and you could have won the Heisman, which I think the Heisman is what you get for being the best football player in college for the year. That's what Travis Hunter got last year, isn't it? So I know so much. I'm learning. But it's mad. And he got recruited. It was drafted by MLB, the baseball. Bumbleclat.
legend, rushing for 1,700 yards and winning the Heisman Trophy. He also commanded respect on the baseball field. Scouts were calling Bo the best pure athlete in America. The numerous stories about Bo Jackson start as he was preparing for the NFL draft. Without warming up, Bo Jackson ran the most famous 40-yard dash in history. Scouts clocked him in at an incredible 4.12, a whole tenth of a second faster than anybody else in recorded history. This skyrocketed Jackson to the first overall pick in 1986 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In one of the most controversial sports moments of the 80s, the Bucs didn't get an NCAA approval to meet with Bo, causing him to lose eligibility for his senior baseball season. Bo thought this was a ploy by the Bucs to force him to play football over baseball, so he refused to play for Tampa. Instead, he began his professional baseball career with the Kansas City Royals. The following year, the Oakland Raiders drafted his rights in the 7th round, as Al Davis believed in Bo playing professional football and baseball at the same time. Bo Jackson became the richest non-quarterback in football and was coming into his own as a baseball player as well. Now in the spotlight, Bo's incredible athletic displays made it to every television in the United States. If it weren't for visual proof, Bo would be considered an urban legend. On his first major league home run, he broke his bat. Other home runs flew over 500 feet. He would throw the ball from center field, gunning down runners at home plate. Meanwhile, on the gridiron, he was easily flying by defenders for touchdowns. Brian Bosworth was one of the baddest men in the world, a 6'2", 255-pound behemoth at linebacker. He was known simply as the Boz. He and Bo Jackson would meet on Monday Night Football in 1987. Bosworth guaranteed that they would shut Bo Jackson down. Bo isn't a man of many words, but he is a man of action. Bo blew past the Boz for a 91-yard touchdown in the first quarter, where he ran straight into the tunnel of the kingdom for an iconic moment in football history. Later in the game, Bo and Boz met mano-a-mano at the goal line, where Jackson proceeded to truck him for a touchdown. Bo would end Monday Night Football with the single-game rushing record with 221 yards. Bo Jackson oozed charisma, and the attention of the sports world after his Nike campaign rocked the mainstream. Bo knows commercials were everywhere, showing off new gear meant for cross-training. With Bo being the only two-sport athlete, he was perfect for the role. The commercials chronicled Bo playing multiple sports, where he would dominate, because, well, Bo knows. In the 1989 All-Star Game, Jackson blasted an over 400-foot home run and took home the All-Star MVP.
Because MVP, oh my God, even got the MVP in bit. Because I know Michael Jordan played baseball. Because Michael Jordan's seen as one of the best athletes of all time. And he tried playing baseball, but obviously it wasn't as good. For you to be so good in football, American football, because I feel like American football and baseball, they're two different sports. Like, it's two different body type, in my opinion. For you to be so good in both, I feel like you could have done athletics. You could have ran. You could have gone to the Olympics. You could have done long jump, high jump. That's ridiculous. I never heard this guy. I think it's because he's not. He probably because he wasn't arrogant. He's very quiet. Yeah, I think that's why I didn't hear him. Like, you know, when you think of Michael Jordan, he talks a lot. But while he was playing, he was talking a lot. People like Tyson, it's the aura they bring. He's just quiet. He lets his walk do the talking. That's ridiculous.
That same year, he had the best foot home run and took home the All-Star MVP. That same year, he had the best season in his NFL career, falling just short of 1,000 yards and earning Pro Bowl honors. 1989 put Bo Jackson into a class of his own. He is still the only player to be an All-Star in both the MLB and the NFL. That season, Bo hit a home run on 4 straight at-bats, tying the record. But sadly, tragedy struck in 1991. In a playoff game against the Cincinnati Bengals, Bo was was awkwardly hit by a defender and dislocated his hip. To stay in the game, Bo popped the hip back in place, causing further long-term damage to the blood vessels. Bo's left hip soon was unable to receive blood supply, and the bone tissue died in the process. This left fans and Bo in devastation. He abruptly retired from the NFL right as he was hitting his prime. Bo ended his football career with just over 3,000 scrimmage yards and 18 touchdowns in 4 seasons. Enraged by the time he would miss rehabbing a football injury, the Kansas City Royals released Bo. He was picked up by the Chicago White Sox, where he would play 2 more seasons in the MLB. He continuously battled his left hip injury that kept him out for over a half of each season. In true Bo knows fashion, Jackson promised his mom that he would hit a home run for her once he returned from his hip replacement injury. Unfortunately, she passed before that moment came, but Bo did what he said he would, smashing a ball into right field for a home run in his first at-bat back. He retired from competition in 1994. Bo is widely considered one of the greatest athletes of all time, and his prime was robbed from both him and the sports world by a hip injury. If not for this career-ending blow, Bo's accomplishments could have been endless. And while Bo knows, we may never truly know how good Bo Jackson could have been. So, what do you guys think? Is Bo Jackson the best athlete of all time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.
He could have. That's actually, that channel was unbelievable, non-stop. The way they described everything was unbelievable. In my opinion, if he never got injured, he got injured when he was like in his 20s, innit? So it was late, going to his late 20s, like 27, 28. That's, in my opinion, I feel like you go into your prime because you learn so much. So the first few years, from like 18 to like 22, you're so raw. It's like raw talent that people can develop. And then from like that 22 to 26, you've learned so many things, you know. And then by 28 to like 32, you're putting both together. And you're adding experience and talent together. That would have been unbelievable. Wow, Bo Jackson. What a name as well, Bo Jackson. I must have heard him in probably in some lyrics. Let me know, have I heard him? Because it rings a bell. Probably in a movie. Probably mentioned him in a movie, in lyrics, song lyrics. I absolutely loved it. I like checking this out. I love sports so much. Just to be able to see athletes like this that can perform in 2 different sports at the same time at the highest level. The highest. I'm getting MVP. Or in both. For me, that's ridiculous. Bo Jackson, I'm not going to forget that name now. I'm gonna remember. Let me know similar athletes that are similar to this that you guys want to check out. And I'll definitely check it out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.